Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Nasty Addiction Garage. This is going to be a real quick project update on what we've done so far to the car off camera, just to kind of catch you up to speed on what's going on. So first off, what we did do was we did bleed the brakes, the majority of the brakes. I started with the back end, but we did replace the bleeder. We also have a cap on the new bleeder, so that's going to be actually pretty cool that we got done. Same thing goes on this side. Same thing goes for this side. Did this as well. This one's looking out pretty good. That's going to be brand new as well. So in the process of bleeding the brakes and everything, I started to add coolant into the motor and in hopes to get the car turned over. In the process, what I did find was there are multiple leaks coming out. One leak was from underneath the water neck, which is basically a heater core. I guess it's for the heater core. It's a radiator line where there's something that needs to be capped. I probably just got to change the caps to a smaller size cap, and I'll RTV it and go from there. Also, I got some leakage coming from the let me see, the lower. Actually, it's the upper heater core hose. So that one actually is leaking just because I didn't tighten it close enough to the neck itself. So I'm not too worried. But the bigger issue is that underneath here, the heater core line is actually leaking from the line itself. So there's a part of the line that attaches to the body that goes screwed in. That part there is leaking. I can't identify it directly, but I know it's coming from that area because it's leaking coolant. The sad part is this is going to set me back at least a week or two, just because now what I have to do is I have to drop the fuel tank again to get to the heater core lines and go from there. It's going to be hell, and I don't look forward to it, but this way I can ensure that things are going to go well. The car won't overheat, it won't leak coolant, so then we will have a perfect closed system. It literally, I don't know if you could tell down here, but I had to put the bucket, the oil can, or the oil bucket, just to collect all the fluid that was falling through. I'm going to actually pull the plug from up top here, so we can kind of get a view of where the water's coming from. I'm going to pull this, and then you guys can see where the water's coming from underneath. All right, so here we go. Let's see if it starts to leak. Usually it was coming from this area right here. It was also coming from, let's see, now it's not leaking. Interesting. It literally was coming from the heater core hose on the bottom, but I'm not too worried about it. I seen it leaking, so thing is with that, what we're gonna end up doing is having to pull the gas tank. And I'm not gonna record any of that, but I will do little updates like this video on letting you know in between what I've done so far. I'm gonna re-pull the fuel tank. I'm gonna pull the heater core hoses. I'm gonna pull both of them just to make sure. This is something I feel like it wasn't a preventative thing. Like, I feel like this was going to happen, it was going to happen. I didn't bother looking at the heater core hoses because I didn't think that was going to be a thing that was going to go bad. The car was in good shape. It wasn't like it was rusty or anything like that. So on a lighter note, everything so far is coming out pretty well. Bleeding the brakes, I got the clutch nice and bled. The pedal is actually really good, really smooth. So that's going to be a good thing. It's a stage 3 or a stage, I forgot what it was. I got it all in my descriptions, but it's a really good clutch, and the pedal feels great. It's going to be perfect for whoever buys this car. But yeah, guys, so that was just kind of a real quick project update to let you guys know what's going on in the meantime. So this is Nasty Addiction, guys. You already know we build with purpose, but we do build differently, guys. So peace.